This is my first Saturday in New York. It is not nearly as hectic as it's been during the rest of the week, so I am getting out and exploring, and the first place I'm going to go to is Slice Pizza. I've eaten nowhere else since I've been here. It's really good pizza. I think pizza by the slice is one of the things that we don't have more of in LA. They have pizza by the slice at Costco, but I don't have a Costco membership. And otherwise, it's in a few places, but it's not nearly as common as it is here in New York. So as soon as I got here, I saw this pizza place, and this has been my pizza home for the last several days. Let's go in, I'll show you how good it is. This pizza is so good. It comes fresh out of the oven. Just look at that. Like I said, this is all I've had since I've been here. I know it's not a really good steady diet, but it's so good I just can't stop eating here. So the pizza is $4 a slice. The can of soda is $1.50. So this is a great meal for just $5.50. All right, I'm gonna enjoy it, then we'll head to our next stop. All right, we are leaving the pizza behind and I'm heading to my next stop, which is East 34th Street. I'm gonna catch the ferry to the financial district. The ferry is a great way to see the skyline of New York for a fraction of the cost of one of those cruises. I'm sure those cruises are great, but the cost of a ferry is, I think it's $2.75. So much better than even the discounted price of $40. So on to the ferry. I stopped because this building had some really nice greenery, or I guess orangery. So I wanted to stop and get a few pictures, and then I noticed there were birds that keep hopping up on these stalks of something, flapping their wings, eating, and then they dive back down into the greenery, orangery. The plants. So that's like really, really cool. That's not creepy at all. Do you ever wonder where these grates go to? Let's find out. Just the basement. There is a lot of construction going on all over New York and scaffolding set up everywhere. I would have figured New York would be done by this time, but it's not. There's always something going on. These are the Sharansky steps. I have no idea what that is, but they look intriguing, so I'm going to take a slight detour and see them. This is the UN. What a great view from the top of these steps. This is UN Way. And the architecture in these buildings around here is just amazing, but yeah, very historic place. I'm not gonna lie, this view is pretty fantastic. That is the ferry. I just missed it. There's going to be another one here soon, but that gives me some time to walk around and just check this out. So I did not know this, but the ferry is not part of the New York transit system. I got a pass a couple of days ago, and I've been using it to ride the subway. But they won't take it here because the NYC ferry is a completely different transit agency. The fares are $4 for a one-way trip, still a huge bargain. So I'll buy my one-way ticket pass and get on the ferry towards Wall Street. I made it onto the ferry, but I almost missed it. I was standing in the wrong line, but they let me on. It's a little chilly here on the top deck. You can see how the wind is whipping my hair around. We're not even going very fast. Because this is the ferry and not a tour boat, there is no one to tell you what bridges you're passing under. I am definitely going to take this ferry ride at night. I think it would be fantastic to see the lights of the city from the river. Yeah, this is pretty cool. If you don't want to brave the weather, you can come down here on the first floor to the indoor area.
Last stop, Pier 11 Wall Street. Everyone must exit the vessel for security, please.
So the ferry dropped me off in the financial district, and I'm headed to my next stop, which is Stone Street. So let's walk over there. More construction. More construction. A lot more construction. This small area is called Coenties Slip. It's mentioned in the opening paragraph of Moby Dick. It used to be the boats actually came up this far to unload. You can tell over here, this is a very old part of New York. This area was actually settled by the Dutch in the late 1600s. It's a little run down right now, but I believe that the Preservation Society is revitalizing this whole area. And that's actually why I'm headed over to Stone Street, so let's keep going. All right, this is really cool. At the end of the Revolutionary War, George Washington had a banquet on the second floor of this building to say farewell to his troops. I mean, what a fantastic piece of history this is. So I am here at Stone Street. This is the oldest paved street in New York City. It was paved in the late 1600s. This community was mostly populated by the Dutch, and it was a brewery area. And all the residents pooled their money together to pave the street because they thought it would be better for deliveries and better for customers. Now, there was a huge fire that destroyed a lot of the original buildings, and the area became dilapidated in the 1990s. So a lot of the stones have been repaved since then. But this weekend they are having the Oyster Festival. You can probably hear the ruckus in the background, and that's why I wanted to come. So let's go check out this Oyster Festival. is really good. That was a lot of fun, and now it's on to my next stop. So this is the charging bull of Wall Street. There is always a line of people to take their picture with it, but this particular line, this is to take a picture at the bull's butt. Yeah, right there at the bull's butt. That's where they want the picture. No judging. This much shorter line that I am in is to take a picture at the bull's head. I did not realize this bull was so big. The bull is so big. I had absolutely no idea that the sculpture was that big. Everybody is really polite. They take their turn. They're quick about taking their photos, and everybody's just real polite, knowing that everybody else wants a photo as well. So the line was about 5 minutes long, not too bad. So that is the end of my first Saturday in New York City. This has been so much fun. I have seen things I really didn't expect. It was an adventure. I hope this helps you find your adventure. Thank you for watching.